Hello everyone, my name is Srinija Kanuganda along with my partner Shriya Kotala. We are excited to present our project, the Racing HUD, the interactive racing dashboard using HTML and CSS. So, this is a cutting edge racing dashboard designed entirely with HTML and CSS, and it is to emphasize the lightweight and visually engaging interface for immersive racing experience. And coming to why we build this and to understand our project goals. Current racing dashboards often depend on complex JavaScript frameworks, and this results in increased load times and less responsive interfaces. And this can hinder the user experience, especially in high speed scenarios where quick feedback is crucial. So, our lightweight CSS solution and our project aims to use minimal lagging and maximize responsiveness, ensuring that users can enjoy a smooth racing experience without drawbacks of heavier frameworks. And also, a key goal for us was to ensure that car's motion felt realistic, and an effective leader dashboard must provide clear and accurate scores. So, coming to the general requirements and the things that we consider while making this model, we considered user flag controls. So, user flag controls means that the users can control the racing dashboard using three flag states: the green for running, yellow for slowing down, and red for stopping the vehicle. And each flag triggers specific animations and adjustments in the dashboard that we'll see in the next slides. And we also have the speed level selections, and users can select speed levels from 1 to 7, allowing them to customize the speed at which the car operates. This selection directly influences the animation speed and responsiveness of the dashboard. We also have the weather toggle, which allows users to switch rain effects on or off, and it provides visual feedback for changing weather conditions. It just enhances realism and user immersion. We also have the pit stop control, and it enables users to trigger pit stop animations and effects, simulating real racing dynamics. So, by the end, the outputs that we expect from this project are the car motion along the offset path, dynamic speedometer, which we simulate through the transform rotate CSS variable, and then visual rain and pit overlays. And we are also hoping to get the background and lighting changes that according to the race flags. So, coming to the design overview of Racing HUD, as we talked before, we are using offset path for realistic car motion around the track, CSS variables for speed, color, and flagged states, and then we are also using transitions for smooth speed and flag changes, and so on. Um, Coming to the design logic and the pseudocode, so as we already know and that we talked before, we when the when the it says when the flag is green, set animation play state to running, and the flag is red, set the animation play state to pause. So this means that the car will stop whenever we click on the red button, and then it will start again when we click on the green. And similar, yellow is also similar to these. And these checkpoints are for the rain overlay and the pit stops as well. And the next build, it's just the description of what each of the flags does. Like the green flag is for starting, yellow for caution, red for race is stopped, and then the others similarly. So for the code snippets, my friend Shreya will continue from here.
So, hello everyone. So let's just look at some brief code examples. The first one is the car movement via offset path. Here you can see that we used offset path property in action, which we bind to an SVG path defining the track. Um, and then coming to the continuous lap animation, we used keyframes to animate the car's progress along the path from 0% to 100%. The animation's duration is dynamically controlled by CSS variables for speed and flag. And for the flag controls, that is to start, stop, and slow down the car, we use the So we used a pseudo class called checked. When the red flag's input is checked, the car's animation is paused, and when the green is checked, when the green flag's input is checked, it is set to running. And coming to the pit stop animation, similarly, we use the keyframes to animate the car's progress and how it stops at the pit that we designed in our UI. And come now, let's talk about the overlay. Here, the rain effect is an animated repeating linear gradient applied to a pseudo element, so its opacity is toggled using a CSS variable when the rain checkbox is checked. And this is all for the code snippets. Now coming to the testing. So to ensure a robust final product, we conducted thorough testing, and these are some of the testing techniques that we used. So the first one is the flag transitions testing. So we verified all flag transitions to ensure they were seamless and responsive. And coming to the second testing technique, we used cross browser testing, where we tested this application on various browsers like Chrome, Edge, uh, Firefox, etc., to guarantee consistent performance. And then the other testing technique is the responsive design verification, where we verified the responsive design on both mobile and desktop to ensure the layout adapts perfectly to any screen. So through this process, we basically identified and resolved several minor issues like animation syncing during pit stops and tuning the rain overlays blend mode to enhance the overall user experience. Um, so now that we've talked about the testing as well, we'd like to show you a quick demo of the racing HUD in action. So you can see how all the CSS driven features come together in the application. Uh, so, so as we discussed earlier, we've added a home page to our application, which basically contains a brief description or intro about ourselves and the application. And then here, if you click on this button, it will take you to the main application. So as you can see here, by default, the car is in the rest position. That is why the flag is red. And the track, this is the track with the start or the finish line. So we've customized the application with with few minor features. So the first thing is that we've added this feature so that it enables the user to like choose between two different car models. The first model is F1 car type, and the second model is the normal car type. The first, and we've also provided the color options for the user to choose from. So as you can see, we can change the colors for the cars. And as we said in the presentation, that we've included three flags. The green flag means that the car is in motion. So once we select this button, the car starts moving. And when we select the yellow button, uh, the, um, the background turns yellow. It's basically a warning flag. So as I said, a minor customization that we've made is that we've added these blinking lights on the other ends of the car. This is applicable for the F1 car as well. And then upon clicking red, the car comes to halt. And when it's in green or yellow, we can also like increase the speed. So what we've done is when it's in motion, we've only like provided the user, we've only enabled the user to like select to increase the speed gradually. So the user won't be able to like shift the speed directly to like on a like it doesn't let user to choose a higher speed suddenly. So you need to like increase the speed gradually. Whereas when it is in the red, when the car is stopped, then you can like choose a higher speed if you want directly. Um, so we've also added the rain effect here. So if you click on the rain overlay, you'll see this rain effect. And we've also again added the parking lights to the car. And as you can see, as we increase or decrease the speed, the needle in the speedometer also changes. And yeah, so as for the pit stop sequence, we enable this button so that when it is clicked, the car immediately comes to halt at the pit stop and it waits for 6 seconds. And once it is done, it is then released again. So yeah, that is all for the pit stop. And now coming to the leadership board and split view, we've also like included that feature in our app where upon like clicking on this toggle, the leadership board will slide in and slide out. So yeah, that is all of about our app. So in conclusion, we basically were able to achieve a few things in our project. So uh, the first thing is that we were able to like successfully build a fully functional CSS only interactive dashboard, and we were also able to like integrate seamless car motion using advanced CSS. And we were also able to like synchronize the UI and weather effects with the race conditions. And we were also able to like demonstrate a creative and powerful use of modern CSS techniques. Yeah, in the future work, we'd also like to include a ghost car that basically replace the previous lap, like how the car performed in the previous laps. We weren't able to like do that within this time period. So that is our future work. So yeah, thank you for your time, and that concludes our presentation.
Thank you.